of the game and we're doing a thing.
It's on Facebook?
It is on Facebook. Playing the waiting game. The waiting game.
And we're back for the first time.
Closer to still touch. Oh,
Never
that was
touch.
close as shit. Welcome back for the first time, everybody. It is December 24th.
Episode 11, 1-1.
Episode 11, Christmas Eve. Would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas
And a happy new year.
and a Happy New Year. We're going to figure out when we're going to be on for next week. But
Because we'll both be down in Florida.
we are. I'm going to Florida tomorrow. When do you
The
go to
Sunshine State, or is that the orange?
Is it the
I
Sunshine
think we talked
State?
about this already. I think the
I
Sunshine
think it's the
State.
Sunshine State. No, that's California. No, that's the Golden State.
No, the Golden State is San Diego. Or San Francisco.
They play there, but that's such a cool. So I don't know if that's what it's called.
Golden State.
Yeah, but they play. Where do they play? In San Francisco?
Yeah.
Right, but that San Francisco's a city. It's not a state.
But it's the Golden State of Mind.
That may be true. So, anyway, that's so cool that that's the name of a team. It's not like a real town.
No, but they're the
It's
Warriors.
called yeah, but it's
not
not
like,
like it's not like the San Francisco Warriors. Like
Yeah.
their town
No,
is a
yeah,
nickname.
yeah,
that's
cool.
cool. You know,
Yeah.
you don't see that much.
So what's good? What's good?
So I'm going to Florida. I am really excited. It hasn't been like freezing here in New York anyway. You know, like you want to get away to warm weather because it's cold. It's been like fine here. It was like 60s this weekend. It's ridiculous. Totally fucking ridiculous. I don't know what's good. I went, we went shopping for baby stuff today, looking for baby stuff. I don't know. Do people do that?
Sounds fun.
Yeah, whatever. It's exciting, but it's whatever.
When I was walking here, I was walking to the store to get something, and there was this guy. He looked like rich as fuck. He was wearing like a nice trench coat. His hair was done. Older guy in his like late 60s. He was directing traffic so a meat truck, could like take a right. But he was like in the middle lane, so we couldn't get over. So he was going all out. So this truck.
So wait, he was driving another car?
No, he was just. I don't know. Well, this is what happened. I seen this guy, and he was telling these cars, he's like, "Stop! Just let the truck go. Just let the truck go." And these cars just kept going. They didn't take him any seriously because he looked like a wacko.
Sure
And then
he was.
he got the meat truck to get into the lane and turn where it had to go. And then I was just watching him, and he just started walking down the street, and he got into his car, which was blocking traffic. So he got out of his car and just it was great.
Do you think he was like in on it with the guy?
It might have
or
been
he,
his meat company, maybe.
Maybe he was.
He was just trying to do the right thing, if that
Maybe.
was the right thing.
Yeah, who knows? It's one thing. First, you got to know what the right thing is, and then sometimes it's even harder just to do it, even when you know it. First, you got to know it, then you got to do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I didn't do much else today. I got to take care of car stuff I didn't want to do today. It's like Christmas Eve. You don't want to take a lot of stuff you shouldn't take care of today because like people are traveling. I don't want to be driving all over to like take care of like stuff for my car. Whatever. I haven't done much. I saw you this weekend. Had a nice walk through the park.
Yeah, that was awesome. We found that little spot that no one goes to. Mm-hmm. Well, what's the spot where all the gay dudes have sex? We passed that.
I'm sure that's a number of places in the park.
That's what my girlfriend said. She said it was a spot where it's known. You know what would be a good name for that? The Cloisters. That sounds like a spot where they go.
Where like gay dudes
They
blow
cloist
each other.
Yeah, they cloist.
Yeah. Cloisters is a funny word. Yeah, we went to a Christmas party. It was a lot of fun. It was a pajama party. Shout out to Emily Steenwick. Is that how you pronounce her last name? Steenwick?
Steamweek.
I like that name.
Friend Jake got married. He should take a name.
You
Josh
should take that name.
Steenwick.
Josh Steenwick.
Emily Kotler. Nah.
Emily Cotler.
He should take a name.
Shout out to Emily. Great party. Great food. You baked. Oh, man.
And that
You
snowman
baked these
was
cookies.
awesome. Oh, my cookies. Yeah, they were great.
Oh, there was like a white chocolate snowman that was good.
It was awesome.
You baked sugar cookies with Oreo cookies in the middle of them.
Yeah, so I took the sugar cookie dough. I just wrapped it around the Oreos and just threw that shit in the oven. It was fucking good.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but I didn't cook it all the way. I left it a little raw.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Everyone
in a
likes it
cookie.
raw.
Everyone likes it raw. That was really good cookies. Dave made these potato latkes. He's got that down pat.
I hate potato latkes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just the most wrongest way you could cook a potato. It just tastes like shit.
The most wrongest.
I like home fries. I like potato chips. I like French fries. I just don't like latkes.
You like hash browns, or is that like a latke? You don't like.
I don't like hash browns.
Because you don't like the shredded potato.
I like.
You don't like a shredded potato.
But there's a right way of doing
with
it.
onions in it.
I don't know. I
Fried.
just don't like latkes. I tried it before.
Oh, I love them. Love them. That's so funny. So funny. Always finding out new stuff about you. So yeah, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank everyone for their support on our 10th episode last week. That was a bash.
Shout out to Peter Schoenthal for sitting courtside.
Peter Schoenthal. This one kid looked just like Peter Schoenthal. But Peter Schoenthal's probably so much older now. Like the kid who we saw.
He's like.
Peter Schoenthal is like a lawyer, and we saw a kid.
That wasn't a kid. He looked like a young lawyer.
He did. He looked like a high school kid, possibly college age kid.
But that was cool. You ate a ton of fucking shrimp. You got your bracelet on still?
I still have my bracelet on just in case.
They said they changed the color. I actually contacted someone who works for the Brooklyn Nets to find out, because if not, we were going to leave our bracelets on forever. Because what that bracelet is, hold the bracelet up. That's the special courtside bracelet that when you're sitting courtside, you get it. So it's all you could eat and soft drink, not alcohol, but, soft drinks. I guess that's what they call it, soft drinks without alcohol.
Yeah, because they're not hard liquor, soft drinks.
I see. Beer's pretty soft.
What?
A beer's pretty soft, no?
True, but it's not a soft drink.
All right.
But I get that.
But yeah, because, we got those tickets last week. Shout out to Colin, whatever your fucking name is.
The fuck was that guy's name? Colin Rubin?
Colin Rubin.
Cole Rubin.
Cole Rubin. Shout out to Cole Rubin. Thank you so much for those tickets. But he hasn't taken off the bracelet because he thinks he's going to go to another game and just walk right in. But I just wanted to make sure, what's their deal? So I hit up my friend who works at the Brooklyn
Do you
Nets.
have the text that you sent to that guy?
Yeah. I don't know.
Find that text. So
My
anyway.
phone's going to die. But I hit him up saying...
it's a really funny text.
I don't really know him, but I just texted him anyway to see the deal. He said they changed it up just for that reason.
You texted him, you were like, hey, it's Matt, Layla's boyfriend. How are you? Hope all is well. Random question. That was the tone of your text. Do they change the colors of the bracelet, or can I keep this bracelet on
For the
and
rest of my life.
and eat 50 shrimp? You said to this guy who's like borderline a stranger to you, like an acquaintance. He's an acquaintance. And you were like, can I wear my bracelet and go to the all-you-can-eat buffet and eat 50 shrimp every time? You said 50 shrimp, which was possibly how many shrimps
I ate so much. And the crab, yeah.
and crab claws that we had. It's unbelievable. I felt bad. It was so nice that I felt bad about myself, because it was like a wedding. It almost was like a wedding. What's that called? Hors d'oeuvre hour.
My favorite part is when we walked out onto the tunnel. You know what would have been amazing if I just ran onto the court. We just ran onto the court. Because did you hear about that kid who ran onto the court in Cleveland?
No.
Yeah, this little retarded kid ran onto the court in the middle of the Cleveland Cavs game and went up to Kyrie Irving, tapped him, and just made him look at his shirt and said, "Kyrie, don't leave." But this kid looks really mentally retarded. Has a shaved head, looks like an inbred, looks like his parents are both meth addicts, and he just runs on the court and he's and Chris
You could
Paul's
tell something was wrong.
Chris
with
Paul's
him.
"Who the fuck are you?" We'll have to post up the video
gotta
just
send
to
me
show
that.
it, but it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. But
yeah.
imagine if we just ran onto the court. Made
Oh,
history
man.
for the show.
Made history. You would get kicked out of Barclays, never allowed back.
You would be never allowed back.
Well, I know.
Yeah,
if
but
you
how
go-
would they know?
If
The
you
guy in
go,
the-
if you go to football or baseball stadiums, you're banned for life if you go on the.
But
on
how
the
do they
field.
know? What is it, like a casino? If you're counting cards, they just have like the scan shit and they're like, get him out.
Yeah, I don't know how they know that.
They don't know.
I don't know how they do that if you're banned for life, but yeah. So we got some live video last week. So it's recorded content. If you look in episode 10, you could see
How close we
me
were.
following Mentos through from the buffet. You see a little bit of buffet, and then we follow through the tunnel to our seats. So we'll try to do a little more outside of the outside of this room. Do a little live webcasting. Maybe something down in Florida. We should link up, do a little live beach video.
Yeah, we'll do a beach show.
Well, something. And then you're going. So after. So yeah, just in case you want to invite me again, I'm keeping this.
Hold on.
Because there's, I mean, even if they switch colors around, they're only cycling through, like, Brooklyn Nets colors.
Well, next time, if you go in, because I don't have the bracelet anymore, it's somewhere in my apartment. I'll just give you a bag, and you'll just throw the shrimps in the bag and just come up to the seat.
Yeah, I'll just bring
My
them.
nanny used to do that at buffets. She used to just line her pocket.
Old Jewish
bag.
women
Yeah,
steal
it's old,
food.
Yeah, they don't steal it, but they just go to buffets and they just fill up their plates and their bags and just.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Ridiculous.
Well, yeah, it was good. What else we got? Oh, Goldfarb, Merry Christmas.
Shout out to Satchel Page 9. Merry Christmas. Thank you for tuning in.
He's probably off. Probably
Yeah,
has-
he's on winter vacation, Christmas vacation. Shout out to Satchel Page 9. Good seeing you this weekend. So, Florida. I'm going to be there for a week, starting tomorrow. You are going to Florida when?
Friday morning.
And then what are you doing after that when you leave?
Going to Jamaica the 31st, New Year's Eve.
Jamaica.
And just eat tons of beef patties and jerk chicken. You know who has
How long you
you know who
there
has the
for?
best Jamaican food in the New York area, right?
Who?
It's a chain called Golden Crust. It's fucking good, but people look at the front of it and they think it's ghetto just because like the signage isn't like clean, or it just got that look about it that it might not be like, it might not get an A rating, but all of them have A ratings. The jerk chicken is unreal. The shit's probably like simmering all day.
It's like the best chain, for
It's
sure.
the best.
Do you think their beef patties are better than Christie's?
No,
on
their
Flatbush?
beef patties are kind of weak, but their chicken is ridiculous. Their rice is great. It's good.
We'll have to-
Talking of beef, we want to bring on one of our new
our
sponsors. We got a little something sent from the good guys at Field Trip Beef Jerky
Yeah, shout out to Field Trip Beef Jerky.
to Scott, Tom, and Bulletproof.
Mr. Proof.
Mr. Proof. Let's give this
That's your favorite flavor. I like this flavor. Next week we'll get some original, but it's all about you. They cater to you. So they sent us some original, some honey spice flavor. Thank you guys so much. This is the best beef jerky you could ever eat. And anyone I ever give it to, people are like, "Oh, this is the best beef jerky you could ever eat." I'm putting this whole thing in my mouth.
Kofar brought up do a live webcast at Junior's. That's a great idea.
Great idea.
Maybe we'll do a cheesecake special.
Ooh, we should one week. That'd be really great. I think your birthday shirt. This is Mental's birthday
that's
shirt.
why he probably brought it up. Is that why you brought it up?
I'm sure it is. This is Mental's birthday shirt. We went to Junior's after. We all wore the shirts.
My birthday's coming up again. Damn, I'm gonna be 31. I'm gonna be 30. Wow. 30's cool.
Is it a good year?
It's like the turning point where you're just like, fuck it. This is what it is. And it is good, but it's just like a realization of this is what it is. It's like you get a letter delivered to you, mailed to you from yourself, saying, hello, this is what it is.
Is that what turning 30 is like?
Well, that's what I did for myself. I wrote myself a letter for my birthday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And you sent it through the mail?
Sent through the mail with the return address, and I wrote, this is what it is.
Did you really do that on your 30th birthday?
Well, I did it before my 30th birthday, so I got it on my birthday.
That's so funny.
Because people bug out from turning 30.
Yeah, it's a big.
especially girls, unless they're really cool.
Girls have a hard time with it, I think.
They do, unless they're cool. Like Layla, she's cool.
She don't care about being 30? She's 30, right?
Yeah,
When's her birthday?
May 15th. Her birthday is 0515 minus 0313.
Crazy.
Can't figure that one.
That's nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm having a kid for my birthday. That'll be weird.
Yeah,
It'll be awesome.
you'll never sleep the same again.
So are we hanging out in Florida?
Yeah, let's hang out.
I wasn't sure if you were like trying to like not hang out with me.
You think I was dodging you?
Yeah.
Nah, I just didn't want to commit to something I couldn't 100% do, but I think we'll do it.
Okay. I mean, I gotta call my grandfather.
I think Joe's Stone Crabs might be open.
In Miami?
Uh-huh.
You want to go down?
100%. I love Joe's. Best stone crab ever. This is
So
great
chewy.
jerky.
It's so good. We're just chewing. Watch us chew, everybody. I thought you were dodging me in Florida. Like, I see this motherfucker in New York. I don't need to see him in Florida. I want to hang out with you in shorts.
That's cool.
Right?
Some sneakers.
Yeah, sneakers and shorts.
I wear sneakers every day.
I saw some green shacks at Foot Locker. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Those look really cool.
It's alright. They're like the Christmas version.
Yeah. I would wear them. Let's read this email. We got a legit email.
All our emails are
All
legit.
our emails are legit. 100%. We get emails all the time from people. Sometimes we can't even read all of them.
But this is an email more than 2 sentences.
This was just like a real juicy, delicious email that someone sent.
Talking to the mic just in case.
I just don't want to be chewing too much on the mic. It's chewy today. It's so good.
Don't take this away from me.
I'm gonna eat more. I need to swallow.
Pull up that email.
Alright, where's this email? Yeah, I've been talking away from the mic. I apologize. Alright. From NYStarGirl89 at AOL.com.
Who was born in 89? That we know.
Who was born in 89? I don't know.
No.
83, 84.
Alright, what is it?
Attention. Oh, I get that. I just got that. Attention flippin' mentals. So, attention is spelled A-T-E-N-S-H-I-N, like 10 shins. So she got it right. It is 10 attention flippin' mentals dash questions. So thank you for following the protocol. It's just attention, but I see what you did there. Very funny. Ayo flippin' mentals. Don't own an email because I ain't about that life. So I'm on my little sister's. Alright, so I guess this is a guy. Anyway, you guys are flippin' mental, straight up. Pretty funny. Got some questions for y'all. What actor would play each of you in the movie of your lives? That's question number 1.
I don't know. You go first.
You think of who it would be for
I
you.
know
Don't
who
say it. Don't say it, though. I'm going to think of who it is for me, but I'm going to say who it would be for you, and then you tell me who it would be for you, and then you say who it would be for me, and I'll tell you who I thought it would be for me.
All right.
So you have who it would be for you?
I don't know his name, though.
Okay, but I'll figure it out, because you and I can make that work.
Okay.
You would be played by... Is it the guy from Sons of Anarchy?
For you?
No, for you.
No.
Okay, I thought you were... I don't know. Who would play you? In the movie of your life. Colin Farrell. No? No way? Okay, alright, let me guess one more. He's like a modern actor, he's in movies these days?
Yeah.
He's got like dark hair like you? Is he like a wacky? Like, is he whacked out? Is he a crazy dude?
He could be. How about you get two? How about you get two actors? One from the younger part of the movie and one for the older.
I was just thinking that. That's so weird because I was just thinking, who would that be for
So
myself?
who would be the older? First go the older. I'll give you the older.
Okay. I don't know. Billy Crudup.
No, hell no.
Do you know who Billy
Yeah,
Crudup is?
no, because
He's
you know
a good actor.
mine would be Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Russell Crowe. That would be like the older.
Christian Bale
That would be
could
nice.
play you.
Yeah,
That's Russell
but
Crowe's
the
good.
younger for the younger, it would be Macaulay Culkin.
Really? Is
Yeah.
that a fact?
Yeah,
So Mentals
That's
would
mine,
be
yeah.
blonde in the movie.
they might. Well, I was blonde as a little boy.
Really?
Yeah.
I was blonde too. I was like real blonde.
For you, the young Josh Klein.
I thought you said you didn't know his name. Or you're talking about the guy from me.
Well, the older guy would be the kid from White Boys.
To play me?
Yeah, 100%.
No way.
That dude looks just like you.
The guy who played Flip?
And the younger, some shit's going down over there. The younger
That's
would
not who I thought it would be who would play me.
the younger would be probably would have to be like that dude from American Pie, the main character. So that's it.
Jason Biggs?
Yeah.
These are not the people that I had for me.
Well, everyone has their own perception of themselves, but
Okay,
is that
but I'm
the
wrong.
truth?
I'm
Who
wrong.
knows who's wrong?
I'm eating the rest of this.
Cool.
Oh, some people are typing some bullshit. Can Denzel play your best friend? Is that who would play you? We're not doing the black. We could also do the black version of our movies and what black actors would
Yeah,
play
what
us.
black actors would play you?
Well, first of all, I think I would have Jason Bateman play me. You know who Jason Bateman
Oh, okay,
is?
yeah, he's pretty good.
Or Jason Sudeikis, who's in that movie we watched.
Oh yeah,
this
yeah,
weekend.
he would be great for you.
And a younger version of me, you know, Michael Cera.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The
'Cause he's
younger version.
so
Yeah, you guys.
geeky and weird.
And he's so pale. You guys
So
have
pale.
skin as
Remember
fair
how
as.
pale I used to get in the wintertime?
Yeah, you get pale in the summer, man. You pale as fuck. You used to call you paste dog. This
You
dude
used
was
to call me
pasty
that.
as shit. Crust dog.
The black actors
The black actor.
who would play you.
I don't know, Papa Doc.
He's a good actor.
He's great. He's killing it now.
What's his name? I know his name.
You know who's killing it? Talking to black actors, the guy from Saturday Night Live who just does Jay-Z. He does Kanye now. He's
Jay
killing it.
Farrell?
He's great.
He'll be great. They'll put him in more movies.
They're gonna,
and
yeah,
stuff.
they have to. He's
They're
amazing.
gonna use him for stuff.
He's so
for
good. He
sure.
needs his big break already.
He's very talented.
Well, he has a big break. He's on Saturday Night Live, but he
Mhm.
needs like the next thing. He's great. What's the next question? I don't want to stand this question too long.
What's it called? I'd be Tracy Morgan.
You would be a good Tracy
Play
Morgan.
me.
Number
Or Dave
2,
Chappelle.
would you rather have your grandfather's face or your grandfather's body?
It's the weirdest question. His face.
His face, Julian's face. Yeah, Julian's a pimp.
I borderline have his face.
I go with my grandfather's body.
Next question. What's the deal with sporks? Those aren't real. Those are genius things, though, to take two things like a spoon and a fork and to combine them.
Talking of sporks, you know what I was thinking of the other? I was thinking about sporks before yesterday's show. Not yesterday's show, but you know the show.
Yesterday.
I mean last week.
Okay.
If this show ever took us to the point where we would have to do a fundraiser, we would have a sport competition, and you'd pay to enter the spork. You know the game where you bend the back and you got to hit it.
Well, that's just spoons. When we would.
Well, in New York it's called sporks because we got sporks, the
Oh.
fork spoons.
When you bent the back of it and then
Yeah.
you would try to crush the. You would hold it and
Yeah,
then you'd bend it.
that's a game. Sporks.
Is that what it was called? I
Yes.
thought it was just called like
Nah,
spoonsies.
sporks.
We should play that.
But no, that would
Do
be
you
a
want to play that?
you play with sporks, not spoons, and there's a reason why. Because you gotta. The thing is, there's 3 points. You gotta hit it in between, on more in the middle to like just get a perfect.
Oh, I
that
don't
was
remember
nasty.
that.
I would get perfects.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
You used to get perfects? Yeah, we used to just play with spoons at camp, and we would just try to until you obliterated the rest of someone's spoon, you win. That was a fun game. I used to enjoy that.
What else we got in this
I just
email?
went deaf in this ear.
I mean, someone's talking shit about you.
That was so weird. I'm back.
You're back. So
That was
what we
crazy.
got? Number 4. Y'all should make a spinner with different challenges for yourself and spin it once a
I
week.
love when you read.
Some suggestions for the spinner: cinnamon challenge, gallon milk challenge, saltine challenge.
Oh, like we should eat stuff. Y'all should make a spinner with different challenges for yourselves and spin it once a week. So we would have like a little spinny thing and
I
spin
like
it.
that.
Would you want to do that?
I'm down.
Different challenges each week?
We should throw in there. What's the shit called that you fucking eat?
Nutmeg.
A nutmeg
I
challenge.
put too much nutmeg in my eggnog, my little eggnog drink this weekend. That was terrible. And like too much nutmeg is like a little bit. So like a whole thing of nutmeg is probably miserable. I would just do that with you anyway.
What about a
without
ginger
even
eating
spinning it.
contest? Layla said if you eat too much ginger, you go numb. Your body shuts down.
Yeah, we should put all these things on the spinner. Maybe we'll do that one week.
Anyway, keep on keeping it. Marcus the Witness Evans.
Marcus the Witness Evans.
I like it.
He needs to get you need to get your own email address. Anyways, keep on keeping it. Thank you, Marcus, for all the questions and suggestions. I thought this was great. I thought it was absurd. I thought some of them were interesting questions. Thank you, The Witness. New York Stargirl 89 at AOL.com. We stepped up the quality of the video. Let us know what you think about the quality.
Hopefully you can see
we've got
all
a
these-
decent amount of bandwidth this week.
see our hair follicles.
So hopefully that's you're enjoying the quality level. Satchel page 9. How's the quality level this week? The video quality level. Let us know if you notice anything different. So yeah, thanks for that email. Speaking of movies, we were getting into some movies. Let's get into the Flips, Films, and Mentals movies segment. I like having names for the segments. Is that okay? Do you mind if we do that?
It's cool.
If we label them? We saw a movie this weekend. We rented it. It was called
Meet the Millers.
Meet the Millers or We're the Millers?
We're the Millers. About the family that
just the
smuggles marijuana from Mexico to America.
So Jason Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston.
Do you think a
and
lot
two
of
other
people smuggle like drugs across the border still, like that way? What they do is they dress up as American family with 2 kids, and they make it like they just went on vacation in a Tobago.
A Winnebago.
Winnebago.
What did you call it this weekend? Oh, a Winterbago. You're like, oh, you use it in the winter, right? It's a Winterbago. Yeah, it's a Winnebago.
Yeah. So anyway,
You're the best.
thank you.
This is why we have this show.
Whatever. But do you think people smuggle like that?
I mean, it's like they made Cheech and Chong made a movie 40 years ago where they smuggled pot over the border in you all right?
Yeah, my back is a little. I got a herniated disc,
Oh, no.
so sometimes it gets cold.
Should we do proper?
Yeah, I'm trying to stand up straighter.
I mean, people must smuggle over the border. It's the
If you had to smuggle weed over the border, what would you do?
I don't know, put it in my butt.
No, like you
Like
probably
a
could.
lot of it.
But like,
I probably could. 'cause
but
I got a big butt.
what would you do?
I don't know. I'd probably. I mean, that's the thing. That was the premise of the movie, is that he like got a family and dressed.
What
like
would you do? That's the question.
I would probably do some geeky shit like that and be like, "Hello, officer. Had a
See,
great time in
I would
Mexico."
not. You know what I would do?
What would you do?
I would get a van of disabled children and do that. Like, that's to the extreme. Like, that's guaranteed. Like, they're not gonna fuck with you if you got a bus full of disabled children.
That's almost like too much. It's like, this is too nice.
Yeah, but they can't like.
We need to check it out.
Yeah.
You could have. Yeah, I don't even know. Put it in their on their prosthesis.
You could.
Hide all the weed in their prosthetic legs.
You could.
Anyway, I thought it was a pretty funny movie. Did you like the movie? Would you recommend it?
It was good. It was good. I think people should see it. I don't think they need to buy it. Talking of movies, I saw another movie this past week that you didn't see and no one else probably did because it just came out in the theater.
What if I told you that I saw it?
Did you?
What movie are you gonna say?
Her. You saw it?
Last night. I saw it last night.
How was it? Sick.
I didn't want to write it down so you didn't know about it. It's good to keep. We got to keep some
Her.
stuff
You got to
from
see
each
the movie
other.
Her.
Gotta see the
HER.
movie Her.
Best movie
Joaquin Phoenix.
Ever. One of the best ever.
Oh, it's so good. Well, that guy Spike Jones is just like
He's
he
next
knows.
level. So what the movie's about is it takes place in the future, which is my favorite place, and
Gold Farm says dig a tunnel from Mexico to New Mexico.
Good one.
I think they've tried that.
so this movie's about the future. It's more about love,
Oh, it's all about love,
but
and
it's
connecting,
connecting and accepting what it is.
and it's so good at just like
So what it's about, before we start getting all emotional about this shit, is it's about the future. It's about a guy who's going through a divorce, who, for a living, he writes letters for people.
you don't need to tell them everything.
It's not everything. I'm just giving a fucking summary, man. All right, the guy works a 9-to-5 job in the future. It's a futuristic job, right?
But it's definitely a futuristic job.
Very futuristic because people don't like we were talking
Well,
about.
it's
Like the other week.
brilliant. Like a lot of futuristic movies, I feel like.
Let me tell the plot. So
You're gonna tell too much.
I'm not gonna tell too much. So the dude ends up seeing a fucking advertisement for this thing called OS, which is operating system, and you basically have it becomes your girlfriend. So you have an operating system, but what the operating system does is it asks you a few questions. So it asks you like, how is your relationship with your mother? And depending on like how you answer, like it might take you 5 seconds to answer. You might answer quick. You might sound confident about it. It comes up with this voice that kind of goes well, that you would like get along with it. And the voice was, who was the actress of the voice?
Scarlett Johansson.
The coolest thing
Scarlett
was he didn't have to
Johansson.
talk to no one the whole movie. He just like talked. He didn't have to look at anyone, you know.
I just thought it was so brilliant how
So you went to the movies and watched this?
I went to the movies and saw it
With
with
Jess.
Jess.
What did she
We
think?
went out for dinner. We
She
went
liked
to
it?
the movies. Yeah, it was fucking
I could see her
awesome.
being like, that movie's weird.
Well, she did say that, but she enjoyed it. That's the thing, is that, you know, you can say, like, oh, this is a weird movie. Like, the better a filmmaker does, it doesn't matter what reality they create. They just have to keep it, like, they just have to keep you involved in it and keep the reality, like, to make sense in that reality, in that world. Like, whatever premise you set, like, okay, here is the world that this movie lives in. If you just stick with that and you make it, you do it as intelligently as possible, then the viewer, there's nothing in it. It's
Nothing?
empty. I ate. I told you I was going to eat it all. If you do that, then it's believable. Like, when you see futuristic movies, it's like, that's not necessarily going to happen, you know? Like hoverboards or like whatever the fuck, you know? Like so many things, it's like they make these futuristic movies, like, they make it to be like, that would be cool if that happened. But this movie has shit, like their clothes. It's like, I could see everybody wearing that in the future. You
But
know,
the clothes
everyone,
weren't that futuristic, were they?
they weren't,
were
everyone
just
dressed like a
regular.
hipster.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
couldn't you see everybody dressing like that in the future?
right.
Like, and the fact that these are the type of, you know, like in the future, in Total Recall, it's like, oh, this is what people are going to do on vacations. Like, I don't know if that's going to happen, but like, this operating
gonna
system,
happen.
that shit, I could see that.
Now the question is this.
1000%
Now the
happening
question is
based
this.
on the world that we live in.
Now the question is this: most shows that talk about a movie, they don't say anything, right? They don't say like what happens.
Right?
Well, fuck that shit.
Yeah, you love spoiling it for people.
I don't give a fuck. There's only a few people watching this right now, a few hundred people watching this right now. But my
You
question is
love
this: my
spoiling
question is
it
this:
for
where do
people.
they go at the end? So I'm not gonna say what happens, but when I say they as the OSs, where do they go?
Right, I know. I love how
Where do they go?
Also,
Let's talk about something.
movies,
Come on.
Also, movies that leave that show
Let's
too much.
talk about something.
When movies that leave shit that show too much, I want movies to leave you questioning what happens there. Where did they go? What did they do? You know what I mean? And that movie definitely did that. What do you
So
mean,
where do they go at the end?
I wonder.
See, I think they just got pulled by the creators, but what Layla said is that they just got so smart they went to like the next dimension.
That could be.
But I don't understand that concept, and I didn't want to ask her too many times to explain it over. But
Well, what I was thinking,
where do you go?
But that's the thing is that they went into the spaces in between the letters. Remember, he said that she's like, "I want to write you a love letter," but with the spaces so far between that I could live between. It was like so, like it was so crazy, because that's the thing is that she's talking to him, but it's like she can talk with other operating systems
At the
and
same time.
Why would you talk to another person if you can evolve faster as a
have
computer?
like 20 conversations at once.
And you're talking to other computers. Wouldn't that be more fulfilling to talk to a computer like yourself than to talk to a human? Right?
Well, that could,
So
you know what's going to happen?
I mean,
that could happen, but it's going to get to the point where like machines don't even need humans, and they're just going to kill them all
and they
off.
just need each other.
They kill them all off, like the Matrix.
Or or Terminator.
Yeah. Oh,
But
Terminator's
based
better.
on how we as human beings operate, and we always have earpieces, and we're all doing everything. We're not even looking at each other. We're just looking at our phones. Like Spike Jonze or whoever fucking extrapolated the world that we live in today and took the extreme of that in this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and took role-playing video games. Like, all the things that people are fucking addicted to these days, they drew that out in this movie. Like, this is where you could head to. That's how I felt. I was like, oh, I could totally fucking see this happening. Like, as opposed to most futuristic movies, I'm just like, oh, that would be cool if they invent that in my lifetime. Like, that's how most futuristic movies I see, or I hope that doesn't happen. Zombie apocalypse or whatever, the atom bomb, whatever, you know? But this movie, it was just like a future that was
So to sum that up,
familiar.
go see it. Even though we might have spoiled some shit, it's fine. Go see the fucking
There's
movie.
comedy
I would
in
like
it.
to see Goldfarb to see that movie.
There's
and then
comedy
hear what
in it.
Goldfarb has to say.
I wonder
about
what
it.
Goldfarb has to say about the movie Her.
Yeah,
Might
go
be
see
a
it,
good date
Goldfarb.
movie.
Yeah, it might be. Who knows?
Whatever. Gonna try
You're horrible.
drop that as a suggestion. 'Cause it's also romancy. It's comedy.
Bottom line, go see the movie.
It's
What
and
else?
cinematically, all his movies are visually like awesome. He does like music videos and shit. He's fucking awesome. So that's Flips Films and Mental's movies for the week, I think. We don't have Fika. Fika's closed for the holiday.
And they forgot to send us our package.
So, but thank you, Field Trip, for sending us beef jerky. Best beef jerky in town, in the world. But in the, proverbial town. Thank you, Central Page 9, for tuning in. Have a great winter break to you and everyone. Thank you all for tuning in on Facebook. And anything else? I would like to wish you a fucking great break.
Wish you a safe flight with very little turbulence.
Thank you, you as well. And I hope to see you down in Florida.
We'll see you guys down in Florida.
Merry Christmas to all our Christian viewers. I love saying Merry
What
Christmas.
about
There's
Catholic
too much.
viewers? That's the same thing.
Well, they're Christian. Catholic people are
Really?
Christian.
All right.
It's like a subsect of. It's like under the Christian umbrella. I like saying Merry Christmas. Can I say that?
I mean, that's
Because
fine. I was the
there's
only
too
little.
much stuff today about like,
I
say
believe-
Happy Holidays.
I believed in Santa as a little kid. Every Jewish kid did until they realized the menorah's
I
not
think
as
we
fun.
learn earlier than Christian kids because our parents aren't pulling the Santa bit on us, you know?
Yeah, I think that bit ran for a while in my family.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Hilarious. But yeah, Merry Christmas. I love saying it. Don't be afraid to say Merry Christmas to people. Fuck Happy Holidays. Say Merry Christmas. No one's gonna bite your head off. If they look, Muslim, don't be like a dick. But don't be afraid to say Merry Christmas, Christian people.
Or Kwanzaa.
Or Kwanzaa.
Or
Who's gonna get mad if you say Merry Christmas? They'll just say, "Hey, Merry Christmas," even if they don't celebrate it. And if they're a dick if they're like, "I don't celebrate it. I'm Jewish or I'm Kwanzaa." Fuck that. That shit bothers me. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great holiday.
Happy Holidays. Damn, my spine is fucking killing me.